Okay, people, today is lesson 3 on how to be successful in the science of getting rich. What we're going to discuss here today is how to use the power of gratitude and a redirection of energy technique. And this is going to help you learn how to use your emotional guidance system to get you on your way to becoming more successful. Two life changing techniques that you need to gain are mastery over your thoughts and mastery over your emotions. Okay, your thoughts are the most powerful asset, as we know, and you and everything that you experience in your life are a direct result of your thoughts. As I said last time, everything that you do or that has happened to you is responsible. You are responsible for everything that has happened to you or is going to happen to you. So the ability to control your thoughts, since your thoughts attract what is happening to you in your life, will allow you to choose what experiences and what people and what events you attract into your life. All right, this can be a good thing. In this lesson, again, we'll explain how exactly to control your thoughts, and this is probably something that might be difficult for some of you at first, but some of you guys will get it. All right, and it will be something that you'll recognize every day, every time that your thoughts are wandering around. So this is, I guess you could say, now that you know this is somewhat of a shortcut. All right, so I'm going to teach you two techniques that you can use. All right, and the key to controlling your thoughts is to simply observe the emotions that come from thought. So first, understand your emotions. All right, all the emotions that we feel, maybe love, excitement, sorrow, fear, happiness, peace, anger, jealousy, joy, all those can fall into two different categories, either positive or negative. All right, so your feelings tell you something about yourself very quickly, and it should either bring something good into your life or positive. All right, so when you understand this law of attraction, you'll learn to become aware of the way you feel and pay attention to what these feelings make you think. All right, because that is going to control not only your emotional guidance system, but it's going to control your inner soul's guidance system. All right, and so to help you hone in on these things that are truly right for you, here's an example I can give you real quick. All right, remember as a kid you may have played a game called hot or cold, right? So whenever you close your eyes, count to 10, a friend will hide something, and maybe it was a toy or something like that under a mattress, some books or whatever. And when you're done counting, you open your eyes, and now you have to try to find the toy, right? So every time you move towards the toy, your friend would say warm, but if you moved away from it, he would say cool. And as you start to get closer and closer, your friend would say warm, 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 and then when you get to where you're like right on top of it, he would say hot, which meant you found it, right? So the universe is your friend. All right, and the universe plays this game with you every single day. All right, but rather than saying hot or cold, the universe makes you feel it through your emotions. Your positive feelings means you're moving towards something good, and your negative feelings means you're moving away from it. All right, so when you wake up in the morning feeling negative about your job, or I hate my job, well, guess what? The repetitive work is boring for you and you feel underappreciated. You just don't feel like you're doing something you love. This negative feeling is a sign from the universe that you need to change direction immediately. All right, so but remember, changing direction doesn't mean quitting your job. All right, that's not what we're trying to say here. Don't just quit the job, because it does mean, what it does mean is that you need to do something to fix your present situation, or what we called it, as we did in lesson 1, your current reality. All right, so you might feel that way about some of you guys' relationships. If you're married, okay, if you're in a relationship, that's pretty deep. You might feel like that. All right, your career, your body, your home, the negative feelings are alarms that are going off. The universe is telling you, warning, you're thinking thoughts, or you're having thoughts that are not the reality you want to be in. Okay, if you keep thinking them, you only increase the likelihood of these situations coming to you. You need to find a way to change this fast. All right, that's what the universe is saying. That's what God is saying. All right, so your emotions are therefore a warning system from your soul. Pay attention to them so that you'll only attract into your life the good things that you want. That's the first technique. And here's the second one. Use the power of gratitude. As we said in the beginning, lesson 1, you have to be in an attitude of gratitude. Okay, expressing gratitude, all right, is what you do. People who let the law of attraction work for them are a certain breed of people, all right. You'll usually recognize them when you meet them, all right. They are often very positive, very joyful, always in amazement, always in awe of the world, and full of love and compassion. They sometimes have their bad moments, but hey, they always bounce back very quickly, all right. You need to be in that state of mind. They seem to relish life, okay, every day. A simple way to help you move into this state of joy and positivity is to start thinking about what you have to be thankful for. What do you have now that you can be thankful for? And believe me, you have a lot to be thankful for. If you're able to sit here and watch this TV, this movie, this video, whatever, if you're seeing this right now, you have technology in your hands that a lot of people don't, okay? So look at your bedroom, look at your apartment, look at your car. If it's a cheap car, whatever, can you drive it? Does it get you where you need to go? You have a 15-inch TV, you got a 47-inch TV. The bigger the better, right? The more you have, the less somebody else has, okay? So you need to understand that you have a lot to be thankful for, all right? So think about this. You are richer than the richest people in the world living 200 years ago. Some of you may not feel too good about that, but remember that they didn't have cars and stuff like that to carry them wherever they wanted to go. They couldn't use a phone to instantly call their best buddy in the world, or they didn't have that TV to watch any story that they wanted to. They got all this drama on TV now. I hate it. But 200 years ago, all this information that the average wealthy person would have had is no match for the average poor person today, okay? So you may have an average income, you may have no money, I don't know, but you have somewhere. If you're living in America and you're doing pretty good and you can at least have a place to lay your head every day comfortably, you're okay. All right, so to get the law of attraction working for you, once again, you must express gratitude for the things that you have already. You have to love the things that you have in order to love the things that you will get, okay? And you have to be thankful for it. Because the biggest secret, if it is a secret at all, is that when you express this gratitude, you allow the universe or God to give you more. It's like, okay, he appreciates the things that I'm giving him. It's just like, if you're a man in your relationship, when you give your woman something and she likes it, don't you want to give her more? Don't you want to give her more of these things, or buy more gifts? Okay, so when you can order your life, in all areas the right way, people are kept in poverty. Let me say that again. People are kept in poverty because they don't express gratitude. All right. Having received one gift from God, you don't cut your ties that connect you to God by failing to acknowledge that. All right. You got to remember this. All right. So an important thing is that the acknowledgement does not serve to boost the ego of God himself. All right. He doesn't care if you're grateful or not. All right. He really doesn't. But he likes it when you are grateful. Okay. And why this works is that when you express gratitude for what you have, you put yourself in a frame of mind that joy is to be expected. Because now that you focus, you have rather than what you don't have. Okay, when you focus on what you have rather than what you don't have, the energy you're sending out is that you quote unquote have a lot. Right? So in return, the law of attraction has to reciprocate what you're feeling and give you a lot more to match how you feel. You understand? So if you're always saying that you're living in a mind state of abundance, okay, you're giving out that energy that you have a lot. And so in order to match that, the universe has to reciprocate and give you what you're asking for, because you can't feel like that and not have it fulfilled. You understand? So you need to remember that, and we'll continue in part 2 of this lesson. Sit tight.